Good evening, Dominica, and welcome to tonight's weather broadcast brought to you from our studios in Jimit. I'm your presenter, Marsha Alexander. First of all, I'd like to express, or I'd like to say that our thoughts and prayers goes out to our brothers and sisters across the South who were affected by Major Hurricane Beryl, and also to our brothers and sisters in Jamaica and colleagues who are being affected right now by Major Hurricane Beryl. Now, as you can see, Major Hurricane Beryl is now moving across Jamaica, bringing severe weather across that area. And looking closer to home, we are looking at a tropical wave which is moving across mainly the southern portion of the island chain, but this tropical wave has a low chance of development, expected to move across the south and into the Caribbean Sea during tonight. As you can see, Dominica is depicted by the red circle. Now looking ahead, we're looking at moisture, looking at the moisture content of that tropical wave in comparison to Beryl. We're looking at some moisture moving across mainly the southern portion of the island chain and also across Dominica, Dominica being just on the northern tip of that area of moisture. Now taking a look at infrared satellite imagery, as you can see, they show some convection associated with this tropical wave which is presently affecting the area, and just behind me we can see convection associated with Major Hurricane Beryl. But our concern right now is with this tropical wave, which now has a low chance of development, expected to bring some showers across Dominica during tonight and into tomorrow morning. Taking a look at satellite imagery, visible satellite imagery that is, and as you can see, moisture, cloudiness associated with that tropical wave moving across mainly the southern portion of the island chain, expected to move through the islands during tonight into tomorrow. Now taking a look at what is called the Saharan area, or dust haze, we can see that following the passage of this tropical wave, we expect to see the onset of some hazy conditions. Therefore, we're advising persons with respiratory sensitivities to exercise caution, take necessary precautions to avoid complications. Now, looking ahead, what's expected in terms of moisture for this tropical wave affecting the island. As you can see, by 8 p.m. tonight, moisture is expected to linger across the island with that tropical wave. By 8 p.m., that is what is going to happen, with most of the significant moisture or convective activity just passing the islands. And by 2 a.m. tonight, we're still expecting to see that moisture, with most of it just past the islands to the west. As a result, a flood watch is in effect for Dominica. So therefore, we're advising people in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks to exercise caution, as a flood watch remains in effect during tonight until 6 a.m. tomorrow. And into tomorrow, by 2 p.m., we're still seeing some lingering moisture, so therefore we could expect some cloudiness to linger with a few scattered showers. Now, taking a look at earlier radar imagery, and what it indicates is some scattered showers or pockets of shower activity with possible thunderstorm activity in within. So we can expect this to continue, as we can see that there's some remaining moisture or areas of showers lingering to the east of the islands. Now for tonight, as I mentioned earlier, a flood watch remains in effect until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, so we can expect cloudy to overcast skies with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms, and also gusty winds. And tomorrow we expect the same conditions to continue during tomorrow morning. However, as the day progresses, we expect to see a gradual improvement in conditions. Sea conditions are expected to be moderate to rough in open water, with waves up to 10 feet, and a small craft warning is in effect for above normal seas, and also a high surf advisory is also in effect. So small craft operators and sea beavers, you're advised to remain in port. Sea beavers are advised to stay out of the water, and a high surf advisory is in effect for breaking wave action onshore. High tide will be at 1:29 a.m. and low tide 8:55 a.m. and high tide again at 3:29 p.m. and 7:43 p.m. Now for the next 3 days, as I mentioned, tomorrow Thursday, we expect to see an increasing cloudiness with scattered showers and possible isolated thunderstorms during the morning period, with a gradual reduction in moisture as the day progresses. However, by Friday and Saturday, we expect to see partly cloudy to cloudy skies with a few scattered showers, with winds coming generally from the east to southeast at about 30 kilometers per hour, with temperatures peaking near 34 on Friday and 34 on Saturday as well. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:59 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:40 p.m. Please remember that we are in the hurricane season, and remember, preparation is key regardless of the prediction. See you next time. Have a good night.